Hey there, Libra Sun, Libra Moon, Libra Rising. Welcome to your reading for success. It is the mid-July reading. We have had, I'm recording this, like an hour or so before the new moon in Cancer that is setting up the 6.5-year cycle to take us through the remainder of the year. And in very short order, in fact, probably by the time you are watching this video, the South Node will have moved into your sign. This is important. The South Node moving into your sign is really going to be a lot about what needs to be released in order to promote and bring things in. It's a space clearing energy. And so you have here the card of Saturn, the organizer. Now Saturn is currently up in Pisces, helping us to create structure around our dreams. And so first there's the letting go, right? It's like you go in, it says here, everything has its rightful place. So you go in to your closet and you want to put something in there. I don't know. You want someone to move in. Ooh, interesting. Okay. So you want someone to move in and you're trying to create some space in your closet. What you have, like, oh my God, I have like outfits for, 7 different sizes, especially if you're a woman. Where you have clothes that are like 2 decades old and you think they might come back into style because you look so good in them then, but maybe you don't look the same way you did then. What can you let go of? What doesn't fit your life anymore? Maybe you used to live on the beach, but now you live in the Great White North, right? And so you have different needs, right? So what do you need to let go of to create space in your life for something new to come in? This is the organization. This is actually the organization that's going to happen for you over the next year and a half. There's a lot of letting things go in order to bring balance in. And I can tell that you're thinking already about this. You know this stuff has to be let go of in order to bring in what it is you want. You have 2 tens here on the table. One of them is the overall energy. What is too much of a burden? What are you carrying that you don't need to be carrying? It does say to ask for help from others and all work and no play. You can be weighed down by too many responsibilities. So let's look at that. So your closet is a metaphor, right? So where are you trying to create space, maybe to create a new career opportunity, or where do you want to create space so that you have more opportunities to travel? And the kids are about to leave home. Do you really want to take on a puppy right now? Right? It's like time to think about things like that. Like, where are you right now in your life? Where are you trying to create? What are you trying to create space for? And I think it's knowing what it is you're trying to fit into this finite space, your closet, your life, right? This is the amount of time that you have is this one closet. And what actually deserves that space? Your limited space energetically. This is your emotional energy, it is your financial energy, it is your mental energy, it is your wisdom and your knowledge. What deserves your energy? And so that sorting process has begun. And so, maybe you bought yourself a brand new Corvette, but you want to keep it in the garage so it'll stay nicer longer, right? And you flip open the door of the garage and there's your life, right? Like that has become the place where you throw everything in all the time. How are you going to get this joy ride, right? Making life a joy ride. How are you going to fit that into your life? Where can you create the space? And so that is becoming a really important thing for you. In the key to the situation, look, you have this completion of a cycle as the overall energy, and the key to the situation is the completion of a cycle, the 10 of winter, the 10 of swords. The resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulder, the end of an addiction or codependency. It is time to get rid of the crap in your life that does not fit. That's how you become and open up the door for success, and there is success here on the table. So in order to get there, in order to get to the success, you need to create space. And I feel like you need to not just make a little bit of space. You don't want to just squeeze that Corvette in. I think you want to make enough space so that, maybe you can put a jet ski in there later. Maybe you can put something else in there later. So you want to have bonus space. This is the great closet clearing, the great garage clearing, the getting rid of time when the South Node moves into your sign. So that's over the next year and a half. It's a great opportunity to really work with this energy about what is actually of value to you, what matters to you, what counts, what is important to you. And how do you get back to enjoying your life again, right? Because it is opposing, your sign is opposing Aries where the North Node is, but that's also where Chiron is. And Chiron's about to this week turn retrograde, and it's asking us, you know, to look at what have we learned about what's important to us and what makes us feel joyful and happy again, right? So, I love your outgoing cards. We're going to get to those in a second. I want to take a look at this. What are you thinking about? Options. 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Autumn. It says, bring fun into everything you do, juggling multiple priorities or jobs, and exceptional talent for multitasking. You're thinking about, how can I do this all? How can I balance this? And Spirit says the answer is really simple. You don't have to do it all, but this new thing that you want to do, you should do that. What don't you need, right? It's kind of like, I have a friend who every year, about a week or 2 before Christmas, had the kids, when the kids went on Christmas break, so it'd be like a week before, they were supposed to go through their toys and get rid of stuff because Santa Claus was bringing new stuff and you have to have some place to put it. And it's kind of that energy. You have something new, something exciting, something interesting that you want to do. It could be a career change. It could be a relationship. It could be making more time for travel, more time to do whatever it is you want to do, right? These long-term goals that you have. This new moon in Cancer is showing up, though, in your career sector. If you are a Libra rising, and it has a 6-year cycle, it takes us through the end of the decade. And so if you want to create space there, you want to start on this new adventure, this new career opportunity, where can you shore things up? And it might be actually like paying down debt over here so you could afford to take a pay cut to do the thing that you really love to do. And so what is your energetic closet look like? Your energetic garage? Where can you really get rid of things, release them, let them go to make space for things? Whoa! Oh my goodness. I love that. What else do we have here? Okay, so we have the 5 of Summer, the 5 of Cups, feeling left out is draining your energy. And here we have in the energy of your resources, you're talking about the 3 of Summer, having fun and community, right? And we have the gathering around, the power of community with the mindful group think. And it's up here in the thought area. And so what I really love here is there is an opportunity for you to connect with like-minded people to do a little bit of brainstorming about how you can make these adjustments, you can make these changes, what can you do? There's some creative energy, right? That energy of 3 is very creative energy. And so if you've got a couple of friends, because here we have the 2 and then we move to this 3 energy. And so it's almost like you've been trying to figure it out between yourself. And if you can tap a couple more people that you really trust to help you to sort through, to figure things out, to work with you, to bring in what it is you're trying to bring in. So who can help you? People that you really like, people you enjoy, people whose opinions matter, and they're I just heard simpatico. Random word. Okay, so tough and trying times lie ahead. Long term, think long term. Think long term. Think to the end of the decade. Think about where you want to be 5-6 years from now. It really matters, because 5 or 6 years from now, you are in the planting seeds. So there's the year and a half of the going through, the sorting through, and then there's the year and a half of finding the new balance of who you are, the integration process, the on-ramp situation, and then there's the planting of the seeds. And so it's like you're weeding the garden, and then you'll be tilling the garden in the next year and a half, and then, you know, getting all the stones out, making sure it's nice, good soil, you're mending the soil, you're putting in the right nutrients. That's the next year and a half, while that the South Node is in Virgo, and then when it gets into Leo, I mean, that is planting seed time. And so that all falls in alignment with the end of this decade. And so here you go. Think long term. Where do you want to be? We're all going to be somewhere 5 years from now. Where is it that you want to be? Think about that. And so the discipline that comes in, that Saturn energy, right? Saturn and Pisces. The discipline is in knowing that you're not going to manufacture and manifest today. It's going to take you showing up on a regular basis, that there's a time component, that there is a cycle of energy. So here we have this Wheel of Fortune type card. There's a cyclical nature to things. It says luck and right timing, the Fortune's wheel. And so this is about getting things into alignment in synchronicity. This is Saturn energy here, the Wheel of Fortune. Everything runs on divine time. And everything has its right place. The thing is, and it has its right time. And so sometimes no, rejection is protection. You're being redirected. So sometimes we really, really want something and work really, really hard at it, and we really think it should come in. We've done all this work, and it still doesn't work, it still doesn't work, it still doesn't work. You know, that outfit that you bought, that you're like, well, I'm going to lose weight, and I'm going to get into that, and it'll look amazing. And then you lost the weight, and you put it on, and it still doesn't look amazing. It's time to donate. You don't really want it anyways. It wasn't meant for you. So there's always that kind of a situation where you might have really been putting in the effort, but it's not working out. That means it's not meant for you. Why isn't it meant for you? Because there's so much better something around the corner if you will make space for it. You got to let some stuff go in order to get what you want, to get what you really want. And so there's been a little bit of struggle of feeling like kind of left out, but trust that there's a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from negative emotions of others and focusing on that which do not focus on what is frightening you. This card right here, I think, was the one that said, no, which one was it? I don't know. One of them said to avoid negative people. Oh, avoid negative people at all cost. Avoid negative people. Find the tribe that works for you. Things that don't work, let them go. And the Queen of Pentacles, she understands about the nurturing and growth. This is how you transform the situation. The Queen of Autumn. Be practical with respect to how you proceed, the ability to make anything more beautiful, and meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. And I feel like it's a collaborative effort. I guess it could be Libra. For you, it could be this partnership. But because of all the group think and everything, it feels more like a business idea, a creative project you want to do. It's like getting everybody on the same page. It's like finding that space in life where you really fit in. It's like finding that real tribal energy of who you are, where you are now. The struggle, the challenge, the mountain to overcome is that there is a better choice. Ooh, there is a better choice. Don't run away from the truth. In order to see things clearly, and you have the opportunity to see things clearly, seeing things clearly will help you understand that rejection is protection. There's a better choice. There's a better way to go, but you got to create some space for it. You got to let the opportunity have a place to be nurtured and grow and create and expand and be everything that it can be. And here in the heart space, we have the Knight of Cups, which really says this is about what is really important and makes your heart sing. And so you got to create space for this joy and this happiness to come in. This is the being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during an emotional experience, right? And so this is about grounding your emotional energy, your time and your effort, your resources into this thing that fills your heart up. But this is going to take planning and effort. And the first step is what don't you need that's in your life? What don't you need? Maybe you don't need that long commute. Can you find a job that lets you work from home? Because then you have time to pursue other interests, to spend time with friends and family. What don't you need? And so using the next year and a half to really identify what you don't need helps you to create this success in your life moving forward. Ace of Winter, Ace of Swords, this is success coming to you. The action step, though, is the first thoughtful step, right? It's mind energy. Don't be deterred by challenges along the way. Just because something hasn't worked out in the past doesn't mean nothing will work out. It means that wasn't the thing that you really wanted to do when you incarnated. Don't be deterred by the challenges along the way. It is important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. And where are those ideas going to come from? This group think. This talking it out with somebody, this working collaborative. There's a collaborative energy that comes with this. And what do you anchor yourself down into? Four of Wands, Four of Spring. This is a real meeting of the minds, heart to heart, nose to nose. Be grateful. You have much to celebrate. Celebrate the victory on its way. This is the card of victory, right? The victory is already on its way. Celebrate it and create space for it to come in. You have the Corvette in the driveway. Celebrate the fact that you're going to clear some space out to bring that hot car in, right? Be grateful you have much to celebrate. Deep feelings of peace and happiness and a contented personal life. Creating some kind of space in your life. Clearing out the emotional energy that doesn't fit, although I'm not seeing that as much as the thoughts, the ideas that you can't do it, that you aren't good enough, that you aren't valuable enough, whatever. That's Swords energy, and the Ten of Springs is too much responsibility. So this feels very much like it's not like emotional energy. I don't think any of you guys are running around breaking up with people. I think what you're doing is creating space in your life for these relationships that matter to you. Where can you unload some of the weight of responsibility in your life? Less is more. Less is more. The weight is coming from guilt. Ooh. Feeling responsible for things that are not your responsibility. I don't know how this is happening. I have all of these little tiny bees. They kind of look like sweat bees, although I don't know if that's a thing. But when I was little, we called them sweat bees. They keep showing up in my house. Like, I don't know where they're coming from. All right, let go of guilt. When you let your light shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done. The key to the situation is letting go of the stinking thinking about yourself. Trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself from them. They're just learning and growth opportunities, right? And if something didn't work out, there was a lesson to be learned from that, but it also was like, you want to move in a different direction, and you have cooperation instead of competition. There is a group aspect to this. This is working with others in order to create what it is that you want. There is a need to work collaboratively with others, to do a little brainstorming. What is yours, and no one can take it from you. There's no need to compete. As there is abundance for all, you have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperation, partnership, you can accomplish anything. So if there's some kind of a space where it feels like, oh, for goodness sakes, if you wanted to start a tarot channel, and God knows, when I started, there was a handful, and now it's like, over COVID, man, there's so much. It doesn't matter. My channel's still growing. My channel's still growing. I will get the people who resonate with the way I bring forward the messages. They will show up because energy, like, attracts like. So no matter what it is that you're looking to do, no matter how crowded the space seems to be to you, you just do your stuff because the community will find you. The community will find you. And work collaboratively with those that come in. So this is about luck and right timing. The Wheel of Fortune is spinning. The South Node moving into your sign. Honestly, Libra, usually when the South Node moves into a sign, I think, wow, there's going to be difficult energy here. But I'm not getting that. I have not gotten that for yours at all. I keep getting this. It's just a clearing out, a releasing and letting go to allow you guys yourselves to move into some really great energy. And so I think for you, it's just a matter of not feeling guilty about letting go of the things in your life that don't work. You know, that outfit that you spent a lot of money on and it never fit right. And you think, but I spent so much money on it, I should keep it. No, you should just let it go. Somebody else could really use it, right? And it's like that with whatever it is in your life that's holding you down and holding you back. It is the weight of the responsibility that you're being asked to let go. The weight of the guilt and the responsibility. The weight of the negative self-talk and the having too much on your plate. Create some space in your life for the joy to come in. That's all. You're just reorganizing your closet. All right, you guys take great care. I'm on Facebook every day. I really get into the astrology over there. My books are open. I am taking new clients right now. If you would like to get a reading, I do that. And I want to thank you so much for being here, for listening. And if you're still here, wow, thanks. Hit the thumbs up and let me know what's going on with you. I'm very curious all the time. All right, talk to you soon.